Your head right now, can you name something unique, interesting, and cool about all three cars on screen right now? You probably can't because most cars right now are not driver focused, and except not even driver focused. Like forget that, they're not even made with good quality. They're just poor touchscreens that were made in China for probably meant to be put on some cheap Alcatel tablet to be used by some 5-year-old, and now they're putting them in cars, and you're convincing me that this is something that's high quality? Are we serious? Like, this is just bullshit. Like, come on, this is something that is not high quality at all. Like, I mean, bring back buttons, bro. Like, remember in 2023 and 2024 there was like a manual movement, like bring back the manuals, revive the manuals, bro. Revive quality at this point, revive quality cars. I mean, at this point, bring back buttons, bring back a company's putting care into a car that they're making, make it seem as more product first and then money second. I mean, sure, that's a horrible business model to run on, but I mean, if the quality is there and the product is there, money will come. That's just common sense. But like, if they're trying to spend as less money as possible making said product. I mean, if you make said product with better quality, you can charge more for said product, and a lot of products cost a low money but are high quality. For example, the Toyota Corolla, the 98 Toyota Corolla. You still see these things on the road. I know you see them because I see them too. Why? Because they are properly taken care of. Many older cars still are on the road. I mean, the perception that BMWs are unreliable is so dumb. I mean, there's E36s for sale all over the place in Egypt from what I know. And they're in for sale in Egypt. I'm pretty sure they're for sale in other countries. I mean, these things are reliable to be up on the road in 2026. That is impressive because they were made with care. And then BMW was like, you know what, we're gonna make our cars built out of plastic so then everyone can come and fix them every single month and then pay like $200,000 for an oil change. I know I'm over exaggerating, but this is truly the quality of cars today. And the reason that older cars are just so much better than newer cars is not even just towards enthusiasts, towards the average day person. They're so much better because they were made with quality. Quality is the number one player because manual transmissions, they could brake less and they were made with quality in mind. No screens, no distractions, a truly driver focused experience. Yeah, but they didn't have the tech to make screens. I mean, you're clearly not aware that there were screens back then. They were thinking about it, there was an innovation. Not sure which car it was, but they were thinking of making screens at the time, and some cars have had it in the 90s, but they were for basic stuff. And even when screens were first introduced in the 2010s, like being like mainly in most every single car that you had, there was a screen in it. It was for basic things like, seeing what song was playing, reverse camera, and I think that's how screens should stay, for Bluetooth, reverse screen, for like music, stuff like that, not for necessary things like the AC or the volume of my music. That should be like optional. It should be in there like optional, like, hey, if you want to do it using the screen, like, why not? But the main way I should be able to control these basic features is through buttons, not through a screen. I mean, make screens basic like how they used to be. We are now overly engineering cars. This is a real term. Like over engineering is a thing that we are doing without even realizing. Like, it's not even over engineering. Like, most 90s cars were overly engineered in a good way. These cars are just overly engineered in a negative way. Like, too much stuff crammed in a screen, and too much weight because of all the tech that are in the cars. They're overly engineered with tech, not with innovation. I mean, older cars were getting heavier, like for example the Nissan Skyline R34 GTR. That thing was getting heavier because of innovation with tech, and I mean innovation with real tech, like the Atessa all-wheel drive system, the newer screen that was able to measure your oil pressure. I mean, some cars with these huge screens that are like 3 times the size of the R34 GTR display cannot pull that off, just simply because, well, they don't care to do that. It's too much work and it costs too much money to hook up a screen to all that information. But may I remind you, that was something that came out in the 90s and was able to measure oil pressure and show it on a screen and throttle input like it's Gran Turismo. I mean, this car was clearly inspired from Gran Turismo, how the screen was working and stuff like that. You could tell from it. You could tell from the way the car was designed and the way the screen worked. It was clearly very Gran Turismo focused. I mean, so yeah, make sure to like, subscribe.